Добрый день, мы в Мальмё, Южная Швеция, регион Сконе. И здесь находится один из лучших шведских ресторанов. Он называется Lyran, это по-шведски Лира. Вот им владеет шеф Йорген Ллойд. Вот да, вот у Марии в руках White Guide. Вот что пишет нам White Guide про Lyran. White Guide распределяет рестораны не как мишленовский гид по звездам. Здесь есть Global Masters Level, это значит рестораны мирового уровня. Здесь есть, например, в Сконе, в Мальмё ресторан, например, Волмерс. Волмерс — это ресторан с одной мишленовской звездой, он как бы Global Masters Level. А Lyran за буквально там несколько лет они существуют, он теперь, значит, присвоено ему звание Masters Level, то есть такой звезда шведского масштаба и будущее мировая. Что делает Йорген? Он использует принципы новой нордической кухни, но делает это как-то без каких-то вот наворотов, что ли. Тот же Волмерс, да, обставляет это все в ритуалы, делает какие-то сет-меню из 20 позиций.
Здесь тоже сет-меню?
Да. Здесь есть, но это так сет-меню как называется просто, да, здесь есть и обычное меню. И причем сет-меню здесь это каждый день практически новое, что вот нашли в лесу, на рынке. Йорген с женой ходит по лесам, собирает грибы, ягоды, какие-то растения. Ресторан не очень большой, работает с 5:30, и сейчас там идет такая плотная запара на припарах. И кухня Йоргена — это такая легкая, не то чтобы непритязательная, а она какая-то удивляющая. Неожиданные вещи, очень простые и дико вкусные.
We are busy now? Busy.
Просто не будем отвлекать, посмотрим, как люди работают. Do you cook different food every day? Or?
Yeah, it's the closest thing I could say to my food is it's kind of instinctive. It goes by the weather, it goes by the season, it goes by the mood. It can go by color, it can go by many different things, but I'm so free here, so I can actually go for the slightest hint that I have inside me, and then I go for it. Sometimes I fail, sometimes I don't. I don't have any safety nets though, so I don't have time to research. Everything is without any cushions that kind of save you from crashing, and that's why I like it. I like the risk. And over these 3 years, we're kind of good at it. We work very good when we have that risk, and we are good when we let us be free and creative and follow what we want to cook. So today we cook different from yesterday, even if we have the same produce today. Well, there is some changes, but we buy the whole field from the farmers, or some of the farmers, so we know what we have, and we get them freshly delivered every morning. But that doesn't mean that it's for the same dish, it looks the same. So the dish is going to look completely different, and that's fun. That's kind of research and development at the same time as we're cooking for people. On this menu that I have now today, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 vegetable farmers, and then we have one guy who's picking wild stuff. So he's pine shoots of spruce and wood sorrel, field sorrel, different kinds of herbs, and also there's the early summer mushrooms. I don't know if I'm going to get them today, so that's a little bit of a risk today. So I don't know about that dish until he comes. He comes now around 1, 2 o'clock. If he has mushrooms, I have a dish for that. If it's not, then I have to find out another dish. But and then I have some other farmers that might come with new radishes, for example, and new mustard leaves, spicy little leaves, are really nice. I know I'm gonna get those for a fact. He promised me those. Yeah, this is how we work, and this is fun. And then we have, of course, some bigger farmer too, that we know that we always get what we order, well, almost. So we do have a little bit of safety net there, but mostly it's what it is. So now the fisherman comes, and I ordered it last night out of the blue. So hopefully he found some this morning. Either he fished it or it's bought very early in the fish markets, like 5 o'clock in the morning. Hello, welcome in. Oh, perfect. Some eggs. Perfect, bara sätta här. Yep, it's really nice.
Why do you open Lyran in this place? Not in the center.
Because first of all, I wanted something that is cheap. I want a cheap local. I like the contrast of kind of having an ambitious kitchen in a neighborhood that is maybe not central. I wanted to be in a place that haven't been an ambitious restaurant before. I wanted to feel how the contrast could work together with an ambitious kitchen, with good service, and yeah, really ambitious place. Yeah, in a maybe shitty part of town that's had a bad reputation. I mean, it's not the first time it's done. I mean, look at Relais in Copenhagen, for example. Maybe that was an inspiration. So I felt like I wanted to try something new, a new part of Mальмё. Still close enough for people can go there. They don't need to have a car. But in a new part of town that hasn't been a restaurant before. And of course that was part of the success, I would say, for me here. Because that contrast really worked. People were so grateful in the neighborhood. Normally there was, a lot of gangsters in this place, and shootings, and we actually had a guy killed here. Not when I had a local, but 5 years ago, 2 years before I took the place over. We felt that we wanted to do something good in a local that had a very bad reputation. I call it history, That's part of human behavior. Like Björk sings. Yes. We have a violent side. It's part of what we are. Doesn't mean you like it, but we also think that goodness can kind of overshine the darkness. I know this sounds really strange, but it's actually something that I thought about. I think it's affected me more and made me more eager to do it here, because there were so many people who said, "Are you really going to open a restaurant there? You're going to invest so much money in a place like that? I don't think you will succeed, Jörgen. I know you're a good chef, but I don't know if people want to go to Jesus Park to eat." They call it Jesus Park. It's because the hippies in the 70s sold the drugs and had long hair. There's another theory that it used to be church here very, very long time ago. I don't know if that's true, but somebody told me that. Okay, jag måste gå. Hi.
Are you going to forests for yourself to pick up some mushrooms?
Yeah, mostly my wife. I don't have much time, but she, as soon as I get time, we like to go out for hours and pick something. We know where things grow. We have done it for many years now, so it's like go out and harvest in the nature. So we know we have many spots for different kinds, so we want to harvest different things. Melissa is also very good at picking mushrooms. All right, now I'm happy. Fish head. I thought they left out the fish heads. I got the fish head. All right. Tar du telefonen? I have to go to the bathroom.
Вот такой вот ресторан Lyran, который мы застали за работой.
Врасплох.
Мы сюда придем еще вечером и на ужин покажем, что именно делает Йорген Ллойд.
See you tonight, yeah?
Yes, yes.
Very good. my wife is growing some stuff. It really hasn't kicked off yet because it's been cold spring. But here we grow nasturtiums and herbs, radishes, some stuff. And this is our grill.
Right here, okay.
So here sometimes we grill big pieces of pork or beef or whatever, just to get the flavors. And I live up here. This is my little world. I love these calm moments after the storm. Gary Oldman said that in the film Lyran. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, I've seen that one.
It's been a good week. Busy.
Busy.
Yeah. Today we said no to many people. We said tonight we can't do like we have done now the whole week. It's like packed 2 sittings. I mean, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. But sometimes you just have to only take 45 because it's.
But you like busyness.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
It's a part of a work of chef.
Absolutely. But sometimes you just have to be smart to your own health, because when you have so much people we have had now for 2 weeks in a row, busy, like really busy. It's a lot of plates. Go out 500-600 plates here on a night, and they all have to be perfect. And we change the menu every day, so I mean it's a lot of work. So sometimes it's just less is more. So that's good. We have a very cheap this place here to rent. It cost me 9,600 Swedish kronor. That is like 960 euros a month.
Yeah,
that is
that's
like
not much.
really cheap for Malmö standards. And that's also why I wanted to be up here, because it's cheap. And then you can put more, and then can I have so much staff that I have.
So how can you be sure on the quality of the produce from your suppliers?
Well, you can never be 100% sure, but the one I work with now for some years, we have, built up a really nice friendship. They know that only the best is good enough.
Yeah.
So I actually buy parts of fields, so they know that you're going to sell it. And also the new generation of farmers who work direct to restaurants, they are also very ambitious and passionate about their produce. It's not only that they grow organic, they also work with seeds that is from maybe the gene bank up in Svalbard or old species of seeds. For me, the cooking starts when the seeds goes in the ground, not only when the butter melts in the pan. It's the cooking process. It's more on all stages now. So it starts very early. And of course also now we work with much more wild produce. Not only meat, but also wild vegetables, wild herbs and salads and leaves and roots and berries and nuts, and like we are supposed to eat, according to Paleolithic, if you are into history.
Yes.
It's the hunter-gatherer society is probably when we ate the best food, probably, or maybe in the early Neolithic, in the middle. I think it's called Malolithic or something. The one between the Neolithic and the Paleolithic, when the small farm they start to settle down, they start to live a little bit more comfortable, and they start to grow some stuff their own, and then they also hunt it and gather it and fish. So they have a little bit of both. I think that's probably
the best,
according to my imagination.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how when we ate the best and had it the best. And then when the Neolithic comes, I think that's when the war starts. That's when you become, this is my turf. Don't come here because we grow here. That's another problem. But and that's part of the cooking process in my imagination. How did people eat in the Stone Age? In some days I really want to get that out of the plate. I think, for example, the lamb dish you got now is very Stone Age, like grilled lamb with the black garlic and the wild rose is something romantic.
That's what I like the best.
Yeah, it's like something romantic about it. Maybe it's the rose, I don't know.
It's definitely the rose. It's like the dish from the War of Roses, as I imagine it.
See?
Yeah.
Good. Va bene. So I'm so glad that you enjoyed the food. Va bene.
Va bene.